Marie, if you want to get us underway, that'd be
Hey
great.
Andrew, how's it
Hello.
going? Obviously, I feel that it's been a pretty awful 24 hours for you. How tough is that as players for points you find for every weekend is taken out of your hands?
Yeah, no, it is tough, especially when we're getting the news when we're not together as a team. But to be honest, I haven't had much time to think about it. We've a big game on the weekend, and so I'm here with the boys and we trained yesterday and today, long session today. So fully focused on this weekend.
Is it nice to be away from it then? It seems like there's a really good mood around this at the minute.
Yeah, it's always good to be around the boys here, the lads and the staff, great lads. So yeah, it's always good to get away.
These two friendlies and interim manager, what's the best you could hope for out of it aside from just winning the title?
I think as players, that's every game we go into, you want to win. Do you know what I mean? So regardless of the managerial situation, you're playing for your country at the end of the day. So you need to go in with that same mentality. Cheers.
Dan?
Andrew, could I just ask what the last year has been like for you? You had the transfer speculation last summer and your first move, I suppose, first big move, and then standing up playing. Maybe a different side of football. I don't know how you found it.
Yeah, obviously I wasn't playing as much as maybe I wanted to start my forest career, but there's a process to everything, and just in that time I was just obviously working on myself, working on everything football wise, and just waiting on my opportunity. And I'm grateful, obviously Nuno came in and gave me my opportunity, and yeah.
There was a lot of talk of AC Milan last summer. Was that ever something that was close, that was likely, or was that sort of something you thought might happen?
No, I think at that point it was just there was a lot of speculations and stuff like that. So yeah.
Anyone want to ask a question?
And I can ask you just when you were in the team, if you don't mind me saying so, you interpreted that role really well. That get in the midfield, and I'm sure you felt at that stage that you could nail one of those places down in Stephen's team. Then the injuries happened. How frustrating was that for you?
Yeah, it was difficult. I felt like it came at not the best time for me because I felt like I was really kicking on. But it happens, and around that time was my first real kind of big injury that kind of set me back. But yeah, no, it makes you realise a lot of stuff that can happen in football, and the ways you need to deal with it, and you learn a lot about yourself, in those kind of tough times and that. So it was tough, but I'm just happy I'm back and the injuries are behind me.
Ashton?
Yeah. Andrew, how has training been with John, and what is the feeling amongst the group since John and Shay has made interim manager?
It's been good. Obviously, we know Shay's very well here, and but yeah, the lads, it's been a good buzz around the place, and I think we're all excited just to get to the Viva on Saturday and see how the game goes.
And do you think it helps that he has done it at such a high level, obviously for Ireland, Sunderland, Manchester United? Do you think that helps that he can relate to what all of you are going through?
Yeah, 100%. He's a legend, So just to have him there, and for the likes of me, I'm a centre back, so I know I can bounce a few things off him and stuff. And yeah, like you said, he can relate to us because he's been there and done it.
Cameron Kuhn?
Hi Andrew. Can you talk a little bit about the mental challenge of making a move to Forest and then just having to wait so long to break into the team?
Say again, sorry.
The mental challenge of making a move to Forest and then having to wait to get a proper opportunity in the team.
Yeah, again, I think it's similar to what I said with the injuries. It's football, I wanted to challenge myself. I know it's not going to be a case where you move team and you're going to be first choice straight away. You need to earn your spot, and I know that firsthand. Like everything I've got up to now, I've had to graft for it, and I know how that is, and I enjoy it, to be honest with you. So yeah, it was challenging the first 5-6 months, but yeah, no, I'm happy where I'm at now.
And you have earned it now. What kind of things is Nuno asking you to do that you're obviously delivering on?
Say again, sorry.
What kind of things is Nuno asking you to do to get into his team? Because obviously you have done that.
No, I just think it's more just opportunities. With Nuno, I think it's for me during that 5-6 months. I'm not a player to, obviously I can get frustrated, but when I'm coming into training every day, I'm just 100% at it. Well, I try to be anyways. So yeah, no, I just think he's given me the opportunity, and every time he does continue to, hopefully, I'm just going to try my best to take it.
Ed?
Andrew, hey. Just looking back to those big performances you put in the Ireland jersey, when you're so new to the scene, how much did that build your confidence in terms of just knowing that you belong at that level, and just in terms of helping you, I suppose, even deal with the time out of teams at club level?
Yeah, it's massive, you know. Those kind of moments do get you through the injuries, if that makes sense, because you're kind of thinking back to Davies of Portugal, the Serbia game and stuff like that, and it almost just pushes you along a bit more just to think back at the games that, like you said, the big games that you played and being around the lads and stuff.
Just in terms of, we chatted to Nathan there about relegation battles in the Premier League, being a defender in a team struggling in the Premier League really puts the emphasis on defending and focus, I imagine, on that side of the game. Is that something that has really improved, I suppose, because you're at a club like Forest, that it's so intense and you know, in that side of your game?
Yeah, 100%. I think obviously with relegation or not, regardless of what position you are in the Premier League, you're going to be tested defensively, you know, because the calibre of the league. So yeah, definitely, I feel like each game I'm playing, I'm gaining more experience and yeah, I'm playing against good players every week, you know. So you kind of have to get better. So
who's been the toughest opponent in the Premier League so far?
Probably Luis Diaz, maybe Liverpool. Luis Diaz, Liverpool, yeah, he's good.
Owen?
Just with all the injuries and I know it's been a long time since I played competitively for Ireland. Do you feel like you've got to make up for lost time, just in terms of your career started with Ireland?
No, not necessarily make up for lost time. I'm a big believer of everything happens for a reason, you know. Injuries and stuff like that is part of the game. It's more of my mentality is more excited to get back in and hopefully get to level and better than I was previous. So yeah, that's the way I'm thinking right now.
And also on the couple of training sessions, have you noticed the difference between this camp and previous camps?
To be honest, the lads are great every camp. We always have the same kind of mentality. The lads are always obviously buzzing to see each other since the last one. So yeah, no, training the last 2 days, good intensity, good quality. So we're just looking forward to Saturday.
Aidan?
Hey Andrew, when John named the squad, he said he was conscious of having a balance at the back between the wing backs or full backs. Seamus, Matt, Robbie in particular had lots of experience because centre halves didn't have as much. Just to talk about that, because of the difficult season as well, we were all at the wrong end of the table. Just that experience of growing up on that stage and the big spotlight in the Premier League.
The experience of having the boys here.
What yourself and Nathan, you know, that you're a full player at the spotlight in the Premier League. It's a difficult stage to play on.
Yeah, no, I think obviously me and Nathan, we have a lot of conversations, you know, we're from the same area and stuff, so I'll be talking to him regularly, and it's more just, you know, that experience type of thing and trying to develop your game, and we bouncing stuff off each other regarding games and like you said, the relegation battle as well. So it's just literally all about experience and how quick you can get it and how fast you can develop and adapt.
And I know there's a lot of focus on John clearly as manager, but the other people on the staff, again, different experiences. Paddy, long career in England, but didn't get caps. Then, 91 caps. Have you leaned on them in terms of their experiences and what can teach them, what Glenn can teach about how to get 91 caps in international football? Yeah,
100%. Like you said, I think you'd be over the moon to get 91 caps for your country. It's amazing, isn't it? So, yeah, that's what I think is a good thing about the coaching staff now. There's a lot of people that you can bounce off and they can relate to you.
Finally, John?
Just on that, Andrew, like Brian Kerr, you're only a baby, but he was probably managing around 20 years ago. I know 30 days, but have you made of his involvement, or would you be aware of much of him growing up?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're playing football in Ireland, you know what I mean. So it's just good to have him about. Yeah, just his presence alone, I think it's good lift for the boys to see him around the place and having conversations with him and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's been good so far.
Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow is at Castle.